So earlier today, I launched the First Descendant game, and I got a little bit of surprise. When I scroll down to the announcement, there it is. There's a companion app now. No announcement, no teaser, it just showed up. Turns out, Nexon and the First Descendant team dropped it on July 1st, 2025. And you can download it on Google Play and App Stores. Let's dive in and see what this app is all about. From the key features note, it says check the information of your descendant and equip items, check real-time progress, view item information, and participate in web event. So here is the app. Once you open the app, you'll need to log into your game account, Steam, PlayStation, Nexon ID, whatever. Once you are in, you are greeted with your account status, your current descendant, mastery rank, equip gear. It all looks neat and synced with the in-game data. You can check the info of your current descendant, your actual items inside your game, the consumable, your arcade tuning, which only shows the current equipped arcade tuning. You cannot see your other settings, and it's kinda zoomed in. So you need to pinch to zoom out here. And you can go down and see your modules. This is all your equipped modules, weapons, reactor, and external component. The feature everyone's hype about is managing research. You can start new task, check your progress, and supposedly claim complete research. I poke around quite a bit, so here's how it works. Let's head over to the factory tab on the bottom. And as you can see, you'll see a list of complete research here, but you can't actually claim it. I tried tap, swiping, I even tried to hold. Whenever I press, it does nothing, just says complete. So to test syncing the new research, I actually started a new research. If you go to the bottom, as you can see, I got the research for around 1 hour and 40 minutes. The app updates in real time with your in-game progress, which is great, but only to know the progress. So if we go to somewhere like, for example, this face exchanger, while it shows what material you need, if you press the research material, it shows super alloy. It doesn't really let you start research. You can tap the material for location info, but that's about it. There's nothing much to do here. I also currently researching Ajax, for example, and as you can see, I have collected 3 out of 4 materials. But when I tap the missing one, it just gives me a general info, no specific requirements or material listed. Still pretty limited. I mean, I get it. Obtainable through research, which is why I'm here. Now, if I think about the interface, honestly, it's kinda weird to swipe it this way. I think a 2x2 grid layout would be way better. You get an instant overview of all the material without actually scrolling sideways. That extra swipe just to reach the last material, which is usually a code, is kinda unnecessary. But I think it's just a universal UI design choice. Because if you go to your My Info here, I swipe to the left, I need to scroll to the left and to the right to see my modules and weapons. But let's move on. Let's go to the library tab. In here, they give you an update on events and announcement. If you tap on the known issue, it will open all the announcement for the issue. And If you go to the pre-registration event, for example, it will open a new link and it will redirect you to their website. There's also leaderboard, which I don't know. To be honest, I'm not the ranking type person. So it will show you rankings of all these different kind of mode, but honestly, I'm not sure how useful that is compared to seeing it in game. The next one will be game information, external component. It will give you all the list of, well, external component, but feels a little bit, I don't know, clunky, complicated or something like that. Let's, for example, I want to check this ascending armory items, right? You can see the set effect and the stat info. I can see the stat, the base or the main stat is max HP, and the substat that I am looking for in auxiliary power is max HP and MP recovery. But the stat and the substat aren't labeled, so which one is the sub, which one is the main, so it's hard to tell what's what. Except if you are a player, search for the external component, then you'll know. Then let's just say I can filter by memory, or let's just look for, let's say, hunter set. Here are all the hunter component. If you check the memory, the main stat is max shield. And then if you go to the sensor, we'll check for defense. But it's all just an info, you know. You can't interact with it or take action. So basically, it's the same as opening a web or something. Then let's just move on to the other one is the game guide. This one is filled with articles on gameplay tips and system, but honestly, I did not really see this one because, well, I just play. I think it might have a useful information or something, but you can just read it on your own. Then in the more tab, there's a section for in-app bonus, like today's check-in. You can grab daily rewards, which I actually missed today because of work. Server reset daily, then I just missed the reset, so that's why I did not get it. But let's just claim it. Let's head back to the info tab for a moment. Let's go to library, and actually this one is the one that I want to show you. It's the difficulty level rewards. It's basically a reactor farm, the place where you want to get the reactor. But there's no filter in here. You can tap the question mark to check what the meaning of all this icon. But again, if you want to look for a specific reactor, specific combination, you can't do that because there's no filter. So you need to scroll on your own, check which one you are looking for, and then go there. There's no info, anything when you tap the screen. It's basically info. To test the sync again, I logged into the game and claim a complete research task. Claim it. Let's just skip it and claim this one. Then for the testing purposes, I will just create a new research here. Then you need to refresh the app, and there it is. So at least that part works reliably. I also want to test if changing the descendant will refresh also. So let's just open this one, go to my info, and then pull down to refresh, and there it is. it is immediately changed the Descendant. Maybe just give it a few couple seconds and it will change immediately. See, it will not change yet. Let's just wait for a bit. There it is. So overall, the First Descendant companion app looks clean and has real potential. It's definitely still early days, but I am excited to see what feature they add next. Thanks for watching and hope this review helps, and I'll catch you in the next one.